Hi guys, it's Julie the Whippy Chick, and here I am at a red light. I wonder if anybody is watching what I'm doing. Probably. But I don't really care. Alright, I gotta get past all of these big old trucks. Driving through kind of an industrial area here. Ooh. And I tell you what, boy, I drive a little car. And when you drive by those great big trucks, you sure do feel small, don't you? I do. I feel very tiny. I'm ready to get back onto my country roads that I like to drive on. Okay, so where am I going? Where are you going, Sherwood? Well, I'll tell you where I'm going. I'm going to my son's school to pick him up. He's got a little appointment this afternoon. Nothing big, nothing major. Just a little appointment. So I'm going to pick him up and do his appointment thing with him. And then I am going to drive from there to Thrifty Shopper, which is a thrift store in our area. I don't know if it's a chain or not. It might be. I like to support Thrifty Shopper. They do a lot for the homeless in our community. So I hope my camera is not wiggling too much. See if I can stabilize that a bit. Anyway, I like to support the Thrifty Shopper because they do a lot for the homeless in our area. And, one time I was there and there was a young lady there and she wanted to go to the prom and couldn't afford a dress. And they literally gave her a beautiful dress to wear to her prom. And that warmed my heart. And I was like, you know what? I like them. They're really nice. So I try to support them as much as I can. Sometimes I buy stuff, sometimes I donate stuff, but I like organizations that give back. So anyway, I'm hoping that they're going to give me something today in the shape of yarn. I've never seen yarn there before, so I don't really have a lot of hope that I'll find, yarn, but maybe I'll find something that I can take apart and repurpose some yarn. We'll see. It's going to be a little bit of an experiment for me. I've never done it before. But we are going to be talking about crocheting on a budget this week on Yarn Hookers. So, and details I'll put down here as to where to go and where to find us this week on Saturday. Saturday night live at 5 Eastern Standard Time. So anyway, yes, I am going to try to figure that out. See if we can find a good way to either repurpose some yarn or buy some inexpensive yarn or even supplies, craft supplies. We'll see. So that is my big plan. And I'm going to let you go here and I'll probably pick you back up after the kiddo's appointment and maybe take you along with me into Thrifty Shopper. And if I don't find anything in Thrifty Shopper, I might just end up at Dollar Tree to see if they've got any yarny goodness, because I know sometimes they do as well. That was a lot to say. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye. Okay, everybody, so I just left the thrift store and I was able to find a interesting Afghan throw blanket that I can repurpose the yarn for. It's not my usual colors. It's all orange and brown and yellow, but still, this is an experiment to see what we can do with repurposed yarn, or see how we can get repurposed yarn. if we don't have a lot of money. So it was $5.99 for the throw. So I will take it apart and wind it up with my ball winder, and we'll see how much yarn I get out of it. And yeah, we'll see if that was worth it. So next stop is McDonald's, because I've got a hungry teenager in the car with me. And from there, we are going to head on down the road to the Dollar Tree to see if they've got any fun, cheap yarn to buy. All right, I think that's it. I'm going to turn off here, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, well, the Dollar Tree, at least that Dollar Tree, was kind of a bust. There is another thrift store I think I might check out. Honestly, though, I am very lazy. I don't know if I want to. But there's also one other Dollar Tree that's nearby. This Dollar Tree had a little, but not very much. And the other Dollar Tree that I'm thinking of, I've gone in there before looking for yarn, and I've never seen any. Some places people do really well with their Dollar Tree. It just depends on the area that you live in, I guess. So it's a good place to check, because they do sell Premier, and Premier is decent yarn. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going on this crazy train. All right. I hit the mother load. I hit the mother load. Oh, did that sound like Oprah? I hit the mother load. That's my Oprah impersonation. Yeah, I found 15 small skeins of yarn by Premier Basic, decent colors, at the Dollar Tree. They were all in a box, so I just grabbed the whole box. The clerk looked at me a little funny, but I don't care. I generally don't care what people think. Obviously, I'm putting my life on YouTube. How much could I care, right? So anyway, I have purchased 2 blankets, which I will deconstruct. 1 scarf, which I'm going to try to deconstruct, and I hope that I can, because that yarn is so cool. I love it. And 1 sweater, which I'm not sure if I'll be able to deconstruct or not. I'm going to give it a try. Hopefully I don't end up with just a gajillion lengths of yarn that are this long. I don't want that at all. I want long pieces of yarn that I can rewind. So that's the next step. That is the next step. That's the next video to come to see how well I can deconstruct these things. The Afghans, I have no worries about at all. I know I'm going to be able to deconstruct those and wind those easily. And that's going to be a poo load of yarn. A poo load. I keep looking off on my camera. I keep forgetting to look into the lens, so I apologize. It looks like I'm looking at the person sitting next to you. So now I'm just waiting for my son to get out of Spirit Halloween, which happens to be right next door to our Dollar Tree. So he could be a while. Yeah. So, oh, and the other thing I want to do is I want to figure out how much yarn I have purchased and look at my receipts to see how much I've spent and then see if that is really a good savings or not. Because that's the whole purpose of this whole experiment, to see if you can save money by deconstructing used yarn. Okay. Talk to you later.